Hi, I'm Jeanne. Welcome to Council Close-Ups. On this program, we introduce you to the people who do the everyday work of the Metropolitan Council. They drive buses and light rail trains, treat our wastewater, and help communities with local planning. Today, we're talking with Timothy Fowler here at Union Depot. He's a Metro Transit bus operator. Let's go meet him. Hey Tim, good morning.
How you doing, G?
Good to see you.
Same here.
How was it getting here this morning? It's kind of a winter wonderland out there.
It was nice.
Great. Why don't we have a seat here?
Okay.
What is it that you like about the Union Depot?
It reminds me of an old Western movie, the one that you see back in the day where you got the train station and you got everybody there. And there's so much going on when you come here, especially around the rush hour times. There's just always so much going on.
What's good about working for Metro Transit?
Being able to work with the public, meeting a lot of people from different backgrounds, different areas, and hearing about a lot of stories that people tell you. You really gotta be a people person if you're gonna work this job.
What time of day do you have to get up in order to get to your shift on time?
6:30.
Oh.
Shift started at 6:30.
Okay.
So I'm up at 5.
Okay. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When do you tend to typically drive? Are you driving during the rush hours and then you have a break during the day? Talk about your schedule a little bit.
My schedule, I drive during the rush hour and I also have a split and then I come back again for the rush hour. So the morning peak and afternoon peak, I'm driving.
What's the most challenging thing about being a bus driver?
Dealing with certain situations when it comes to a passenger disturbing other passengers. So, and the way I just handle that is I just ask politely if they could just calm down so we can get going and get everybody to where they need to be.
And what's fun about being a bus operator?
Meeting people, sightseeing, going to different cities, seeing everything that's there, just learning more about Minnesota in general.
What are some of the cities that you've visited as a bus driver that you hadn't been to before?
Minnetonka is one. When I went there, I'd done the route 667, I think it is, and it's so beautiful, the water, the nice houses over there.
How long have you been driving the bus?
For 3.5 years now.
Has it changed you at all?
Yes.
How so? Tell us.
Having patience with people, that's a big thing. You gotta, at first, when I first started, I was more like, always in a rush because I was chasing after the clock.
I can imagine that every bus operator has a ton of stories about things that have happened during the day. Do you have one that's kind of special that sticks out for you?
A couple months ago, I had a homeless guy get on my bus and he got on with another fella. So I let him go to the back of the bus and I got to the Uptown station. Everybody got off the bus and he was still back there. He was back there asleep. And when he woke up, he came up to me and he said, man, I've been asleep this long. I know you woke me up, but I'm just so tired. And do you think I'd be able to make my bus because I got to get to the homeless shelter to eat at 9 o'clock? What I did was I said, hey, man, you could take these couple dollars that I have in my pocket, and if you don't make it there in time, just take it and go get you something to eat because I know that I see your situation. When I was younger, I remember when my mother didn't have enough money, so we got put out one time. And I remember just being homeless, had to go to the shelter before, so we wasn't sleeping under a bridge because we wasn't homeless for a long time. But that 2-week stretch was a long time to us as children because we used to having home and shelter and being able to come together as a family, but at that time we couldn't. So when I do see people in that situation, I just think about me. It can happen to anybody.
What's important to you in life?
God, family, and being able to provide for my family. And also people.
So you've been driving for 3 years, you've already become an instructor. Where
Correct.
do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, I want to have a job still with Metro Transit, being a bus manager or a chief deputy or something. I look online a lot and see all the other jobs they have, and I think I'd be able to do one of them.
Being a bus operator is a lot more complex than it looks. What do you wish people understood about your job?
I wish people understood that we are human beings just like they are. We make mistakes. Not everybody's perfect. And that we deal with a lot because we're trying to get people to where they need to be, especially the people that relying on us to get them there when they got directions and they're new to the city. That's hard sometimes. And I just wish they understand also that, hey, we have families too, and we're human beings.
Tim, thanks so much for talking with us today. It's been really great to get to know you and to learn more about what it's like to be a bus operator.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate the opportunity.
If you'd like to be a bus operator or learn more about the Metropolitan Council, visit our website at metrocouncil.org.